Well, good day, tubes. How's it going? Heart's still thumping weird here. I gotta go in soon and get my cardio version done, which is interesting. Had done once before. It was, we'll say, interesting. If you want to see what that is, go look up cardio version, just like it sounds, on the old YouTubes there, and you'll see what that procedure is. It's basically a defibrillator thing. They put you out and they zap your heart, and I guess it's such a shock it stops it, and then hopefully it restarts again. Yay, messing with hearts. Look at this, we're almost up to 29 hours on the sawmill here. So I got some milling to do today. I gotta get, let's go down here first. That's a cedar log on there. And I got some wrap done here. Dylan and I have been wrapping a little bit. Of course, the size of the walls I got does not really correspond to the size of the length, the width of the rolls of wrap. Pardon me. So I had to put on a 3-foot sheet all the way around, and then another 3-foot sheet, and then I got a 9-foot sheet. I know that is 9 and 3 is 12, but you wouldn't have any overlap. So I did 3, so we're like, oh well, we're not quite 6 because we overlapped a bit here. Where's my tape? Where's my tape? And of course it's backwards and or it's upside down. That's the way the roll comes off. I'm like, good job, guys. Did a nice design in there. So how far up did we get here? If I can hold this stupid tape. So we're not quite 6 feet yet. We overlapped about a foot. So I put a crap ton of nails, staples, in this because I want to get fired. I'm gonna ride that guy on that comment. Okay, you can just come out. That was hilarious. You fired so many nails in there, you'd be fired in under 4 minutes. I'm like, they're not gonna fire you for putting too many nails in. Yeah, if you put like 50 nails in one spot, I could see that, but that was, I think, the video when we were doing the top plates there. When you're joining the 2 top plates on the other plate, you want a crap ton of nails. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. So anyways, we're wrapped all the way around on the bottom here. All the ways you can see. House wrap, that prevents air from getting through, kind of thing. And there's not gonna be any air getting through this anyways, because we're going to spray foam me inside of that. But we've got a 9-foot roll still, and we're not going to tackle that, I don't think, today, because I just really don't feel like it. If I get this log sawn up, I'll be doing good. And what the log is for is I got to get some 3-inch wide stuff. Let's find the tape here again. So back to this, sorry. The reason I put so many staples in is because I don't know when exactly I'm going to be able to get out here to put my... I got to cut all my siding stuff, right? So I got to get some more logs or something, or I may be able to even use some of the outside cut-off ones. They might work. And then start putting things. But anyways, what this cedar is for, I want some cedar to go 3-inch. 3-inch, yeah. Be 3-inch, so be to there of a little strip that just goes up. And then the wood will sit like this, you know, kind of on there, so it'll all shed off. And 3 is I got that kind of idea from a picture I seen. Let me pull it up here. Oh, this is what we had in the cemetery yesterday in one of the trees. Look at this. This is pretty cool. Look at that guy sitting in the tree there, big bald eagle. He was watching us. Oh, he was watching. Look at the face on him. He's mad. And we tried to get closer to him and he took off, so I got a picture of him leaving. I was just putting the wings out. Man, he was big. Wow, no idea why we had a bald eagle up here. We never ever get them. So let me just pull up this there. So I kind of like this idea. So that's sort of what they did here. They put wood down. Now I'm gonna have to do this a little bit differently than I'm thinking. because you probably should overlap the one like this. We'll use this, and then the other one should probably come, you know, out a bit, right? So this one might have to be a little bit wider. But I mean, really, it's not a spaceship. It will be someday. But yeah, I think this looks kind of cool. That's sort of what I want to kind of go for, is that kind of look, you know, with the kind of natural look. I don't really know if I'll go that up there, but you know, something different. But so anyways, we need some for around the door, the big door here, and then basically this door here, and these sides. So we'll need these sides all covered with a 3-inch. I'm gonna do them 1/2 inch, so if the other, if I do this way, it'll have to be 3.5, and then a 3-inch, and then that would overlap, and then it'd still be 3 there, but over, you know, 1/2 inch there. So, but we still got lots of wrapping to do first. But I want to get this stuff cut so it's kind of ready for me, right, when I'm ready for it. So let's go cut some 3-inch. I'm gonna cut a bit of slabs off here. This cedars here is really hard to find a nice, good, straight one. So we're gonna have to do a bit of cutting, I think, here to try to straighten this log out, because it's pretty rough. Got a real good swoop to it there. Really hard to find a nice straight one. I've got a couple of cedars here. I don't really want to take them out, to be honest. So, but I don't need real big stuff. That's a pretty big one on there, and I don't really need it that big. But yeah, they all got a little bit of a swoop to it, right? So I think I'll leave those ones alone. But anyways, this one looked like it'd been hit. It was in behind the garage, and it went up. Well, you can see up here, it went up to here, and then it split into 2 as it went up. So, but let's get her fired up here and warmed up for a minute. We'll look over this log a little more here. I got lots of gas in it. I already checked that. It's actually right full, so let's see if she starts. Ooh, good starter, eh? Always been a good starter, this one. So yeah, there's a bit of damage here. And then of course it swoops a bit, like it's not even touching the bunk under there, so that's no good. So we're gonna cut a slab off of here, I guess, see what we get. It would be really nice to cover that whole thing in cedar, and it would last forever. I don't know if I got that much though. But see how we're looking here. Yeah, it should be all right there. Being supported down here because it's kind of bouncing a bit weird, right? That might help. Pretty thick down here. nice and light though. But some of these, I'm gonna throw this one right here. Some of these outside ones I still might be able to put on there and start cutting. Like they were saying 3/4 inch. That might be a bit thick though. I think I might try cutting some at 1/2 inch and see what it looks like, but I don't know what size I want to cut them yet. Cut all that off, but there's still a little bit of a valley there, so we'll go down a little more on it here. Let's go down an inch maybe. Where are we sitting? Somewhere there. We'll start again. So bad, I guess. Oh, that's kind of an outside piece still, but it's, I don't know. Now these pieces that we need to cut here, I'm not sure how thick to cut them. If I do them 3/4 and I do the siding 1/2 inch, that'd probably be all right. 3/4 inch. Let's get a rough idea here. That's the edge. So if we came out, I think 1 inch would make it look a bit too much. Yeah, 3/4 should be all right. Okay. Let's bring the saw head back here. We'll maybe flip her here and see what we can get. That just kind of brushes all the dirt or the sawdust off. I don't think there's a whole lot of set in this blade. really raking out the stuff too well, but it's working. It's all right. Cutting. It's gonna probably be a little bit of a rough cut, but that's all right. I'm not super 100% concerned about that. She'll look rustic. This ain't New York City. You know what I mean? From, huh? Jeez, bud. Oh, this is a heavier log. Jeez, bud. Huh. Definitely going downhill there a bunch, so we're gonna have to probably lower this. Getting a bit of pitch on the blade there. That's some build-up crap. All right, try to push her tight here. Probably don't need to hold that, but I think we better. Yeah, a bit of pitch coming on here. This spruce doesn't do that, but this crap does. You gotta wonder why, because it's a fairly dryish wood. Just gotta make sure we're gonna clear. Be all right. Might have to do another cut. It really tapers off. Took off kind of more than I thought, but it was kind of domey there, I think. On this one, could have maybe got a bit out of that guy, but that's okay for now. Yeah. Yeah. So. Like it's cutting pretty good there. Now I could just cut down the 3 inches here, turn that on its side. We've definitely got enough for 2 there. I think that's what we're gonna do. Take the one slab off, turn the other one up, and then cut square, and then flip it and cut, and then we got a bunch we can cut out of. All right. There's no real point in really cutting her square, I don't think. Now, I'm not sure if put that right down will be low enough to get 3 inches out of it. I think we will be able to, but we'll see here. Not be super good on this one. I could probably put in the other stops, but this stuff's really wet. I wonder if I should put them all in that way. Funny, when I'm working like this, doing stuff, the heart's not bothering me at all. When I stop and sit down and stop doing stuff, when it seems to, I notice it more, I guess. Yeah, we should be able to get that cut. So when I go in for this heart zapping thing, I want to, hopefully Dylan or my wife comes too and film it, because I want to film it for you guys. Now hopefully we should be good there. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Good there. Let's realign our guy here. So we want to go 1, 2 down to 4 inches. So 1, 2, 3. And of course, we'll check that. That's pretty good. We can go a little more maybe. Make sure we're going to clear. Yeah. I don't really like the bouncing. That's usually the blade getting dull. Whenever we get to the other end, we'll measure that cut and see if we're 3 inches. I don't like that bouncing. Check the temperature of the blade here. Maybe I'll do a little bit of cleaning on this blade too. Shouldn't really do this. of something. I hope this is a 12-foot piece. I don't think it really is. Because it'd be nice at the other side. Oh, it is too. Good. Then I can just do, you know, one strip up instead of, you know, parts away and then cutting it. And... okay, we're good. Keep going. They're pretty thick cuts, so I'm going to go fairly slow. Although it's not cutting bad. Hopefully when we get to the other end here, we're 3 inches too. Probably really should have a mask on. I don't really think it's a good idea to breathe all that in. Fine dust, eh? Oh man. Need to get a wind going. Usually that's why I kind of got this set up here, because it's usually a west to east wind and it blows, but sometimes it just kind of goes all over. Almost through it. It's coming this way now. Holy crap. It's like smoke. You're trying to get away from it. Oh, come on. It's like not even coming, not going that way at all. I just don't really want to be breathing that, you know. Shouldn't probably breathe that stuff. Ooh, look at this guy. Ooh, Spider-Man. Switch the blade. It's starting to get a little dull, I think. When it starts bouncing like that, it's starting to get dull. Wasn't really cutting too bad though, but now, hopefully, oh, it's gonna be hard to measure this, but yeah, we're about 3 inches right there. Okay. Heavy, but we're gonna do it this way, I think. And we should have, I don't know how much left over on the other side. That thing actually smells like it's kind of hot. Now, how much we got left here? Is it 3.5? 4 inch. Ooh, good. So we'll be able to get our 3.5. Just got to take a 1/4 inch off of that. And oh yes, we did measure that, so we're 3. We're good. Maybe we always still got that on there. Well, we'll take this blade off, I think, here now. Swap them. If you guys don't want to watch the blade swap, just skip ahead a little bit if you want. That's all right. Sometimes the blade swapping goes good and sometimes it doesn't. Usually, like when it starts bouncing like that though, it's ready to be switched over. Yeah, it's not super sharp. That's why it's not helping. And this is getting a lot of pitch because of the inside here. And these belts are actually getting down a little bit. Yeah, they're getting a bit sharp. Got a bit of a gouge out of that guy. Probably get this stuff done and I'll have to switch them. I do have a spare set here. That's what the blade rides on, right? So need to be fairly good. Definitely feel a ridge in it though. Same with that one. It looks a bit ridgy too. So ooh. Someone's yelling. Oh, there's a crash up here. Oh, get on the ground now. Wow. Must have been a police chase. He's yelling at him. Get on the ground now. I didn't even hear that happen. I guess I couldn't hear anything over the sawmill. I'll keep listening. Get on the ground now. I don't know what he was yelling at. Oh boy. Maybe it was a high-speed pursuit. I've never had an interaction with a police officer like that in my life yet. Better not. I got time for that. Get on the ground now. That guy was mad. Oh, this is actually still somewhat sharp. Yeah, we'll switch it, I think. This, I don't know if you can see it, it gets stuck in the tooth valley here. That's probably why it was bouncing, but we'll switch it, I think. Switch it and we'll take another 1/4 inch off of that one. Get on the ground now. That guy was in trouble. Woo! 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 Oh, it echoes. That's awesome. Woo! That's awesome. We built a drum. I have nothing yet on trusses. I've talked to my buddy. I think he's called the place that builds them, but he hasn't heard nothing back yet. So I'm like, it's gonna be snowing soon, Kevin. I need to get trusses on here on the roof, please. Okay, which one's coming off? These are sharper ones, so you don't want to mess with them too much. Get on the ground. What are you doing? You a bad boy, get on the ground. Oh man, eh? I don't know what was going on there. It kind of looked like he crashed, but there was a lot of cop cars there, so I wonder if there's a high-speed pursuit. Get on the ground. I didn't know if it was somebody yelling at someone over there that crashed into them, or I think that was a cop yelling at them. Get on the ground, man. Now, how's this belt looking here? It's got quite a bit of pitch on it too. You know what? I think I'm gonna do a little bit of service into that one too. Get on the ground. Got my gun out, I'll stab you with it. What's going on out here? Oh, one cop SUV's kind of moved in closer. I thought it was a dog barking. Our dog, no. Huh. I don't know. People just need to stay home. I don't know why. People gotta be going somewhere all the time. Just stay home, bud. Stay home. That feels pretty good already. Yeah, this one's getting not as bad into the groove of the pulley, but this one definitely is. Change them in a set. I had to tighten the belt once here with this snugger upper tightener thing. A lot of guys are having their clutches fall apart too, which was interesting. I think probably because they're not running it fast enough. You know, like they're just giving a little bit of throttle. That's not good on the clutch. All right, this is the hard part. All this lined back up and in here. Get it in the ground. I'm allergic to the ground. Do not make me. Oh baby, we're not in yet. No, we're not in the right spot now. There. Okay, I think we're mostly in there. We just gotta snug it up a little bit, and that'll help line her up again. Yeah, this one's not much tooth hanging out there. Although new ones, really, there's not much more than that anyways, to be honest. There's a torque spec for that they want you to do, but I just crank it on. I've actually found tighter is better than what they say. Just want to see her run here for a minute. Should be all right. See how this cuts now. Hopefully it just screams back over top here nice. What the heck's my watch doing? Alright, so we're I think right on 4 inches there. So we slab a ½ inch off of that. Or maybe not quite. Sorry guys, hang on. Close enough. Hopefully we're 3.5 at the other side. What the heck? I can't be in there while it's doing. It's got to start blowing that way. I think the trouble is right now there's no wind. Man, there sure was the other day we were putting that second layer of tie back on. Holy crap! That was freaking interesting. Hey, I'll pull my t-shirt up. check our stops there. I think we're gonna be all right though. It's only 1/2 inch. You know, bouncing now. It's kind of nice now. Measure this top piece here and see if we're a 1/2 inch. See, that's what I'm kind of thinking for the siding, but that looks a little bit less than 1/2. Oh, she's right on 1/2 inch. That would be a nice little slab. Let's go, I'd probably square up the bottom. I don't know, this might be a little bit floppy, to be honest. Might be a little floppy. 1/2 inch might be just a bit too small. Might have to go 3/4. 1 inch would be kind of overkill, I think. But and the next piece, right up to the top. Kinda liking that, but I'd be worried about that stuff breaking. It's pretty flimsy at that pardon me, water burp, 1/2 inch. Squeeze me. Oh man. All right, so this should be 3.5. And the other end, hopefully it's 3.5 here. Just a quick measure. Bang on. A lot more set on this blade because it didn't really scrape like the other one was when we were coming back down. And this one, oh man, bang on. I love it. That's good. It's cutting square, cutting straight. All right, so she's getting lighter. Which is good. She's getting lighter. Now, really don't like how much spacing they got on the bunks on this thing. Get maybe to this back one here. Just. Should probably check your battery, you guys. How are you making it? Oh, 51% still. Awesome. So we're going to flip this up and cut a nice square. Hopefully. Put on the the ground. I want to be a cop. Just to yell at people. Should almost have another log clamp down here. I kind of thinking. All right, this one is going to be really crappy. We're going to lose a bunch here. That's the way the log grew, though. I really want a laser on this thing too. Oh, I gotta go higher yet. Sorry for the wiggles. Maybe go up a little more. And we're gonna lose a little bit on this one right here, but we're cutting it 1/2 inch. No, 3/4 inch. Should be all right. Let's have a look down here. Yeah, we're still going to be too high, I think. Lost a little bit on that one, but I don't know if I can get any more out of that guy. I might flip this now. Ton of work, isn't it? The whole job. I would have loved to have the money to just go buy all the wood for this, but I'm thinking I saved about 6 grand in wood buying my own or cutting our own here. So I think we've done pretty good, you know. Okay, we should be able to put those maybe down now. We clamp her kind of low. We should be able to start ripping some slabs off here. Uh-oh. More woo-woos. What'd you do, bud? I'm telling your mom. Get on the ground. What's going on? Oh, there's more cops. More cops out there. One just went through the light, so maybe he left. Wow. I don't know if that guy crashed or... Looks like there's a tow truck in front of the white car there now, but... Get on the ground. Not really liking this bend in this thing here too much. Nail her on to be all right, I think. Hopefully. Get on the ground. time, we've had people come in here and fight before, believe it or not. This one time, this white guy and this big black lady, and not being racist, came in, and boy, she was tearing a strip off of him, and he was not having any part of it. I was kind of worried about him hitting her, you know. So I went back and like, holy crap, what's going on here? She laid into me, and I was like, don't you even start that with me. She shut up pretty quick. Was that 3/4 I just did? Yeah, should be good. Here, I can't remember what she said to me, but she was getting kind of lippy with me. I'm like, holy crap, I'm protecting you. This guy might start smashing your face in. She got all lippy with me. I'm like, what the hell? I basically said to her, don't you be taking that tone with me, or whatever I said. Don't you be talking to me like that or something. And then I was like, go ahead, dude, punch her in the face. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. So, 1/4, 1/2, 3/4, 1/2. Oh crap. Yeah, I don't know if we're in the right spot because it got hung up there a bit. Pretty good. Checking things. It should be 3.5. It's a little less, but not terrible bad. Stuff's pretty floppy, but it's not for structural. This is just to go on the outside here. It's going to be rough looking though. I don't really care. Look at me, I'm rough looking. I don't care. I don't freaking care. To be honest, I don't care. I just want it to be strong on the inside so it holds up the snow and keeps me nice and warm. So when I get these really crappy days, I can put our vehicles in. Oh, look at that, right off the mill. And slap her on. And then your cedar shaky thingies in here. We'll put another 3/4 there. It looks like it's kind of twisted a little bit. It's not terrible bad. Probably should be down flat on something nice for a while though. You know, something flat for a while. Nice! This is awesome that I can do this. Make my own wood. We still got a bunch to cut here. And I don't know if I'm going to do that 3-inch today. I really don't feel like it. If I get this cut off, I'm probably doing pretty good. Like to check it. That should be down a little more. I don't really trust this scale. first one would be kind of interesting to use, but got a little bit of a bend to her, but once we get her nailed, I think we should be able to pull her over again. Oh, I should be marking these, I guess, that they're 3.5s. Getting worse, I think. Definitely some bowing and that stuff. Ooh, boy. Hopefully we can still use this crap being so crappy like that. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. We'll just have to fight with it a little bit. Just because it's so thin. It's got no structural strength now, I guess. Still got a bit of room here yet. Alright. Quarter, half, 3/4. Cedar should outlast us. And then when I was clamping that down there, I'm like, ooh, we gotta really push this over. Quarter, half, 3/4. Let's just check that one. Got almost a 4x4 there now. guy was up a bit higher. Darn it. Oh, we hit her real good. Almost cut right through her, and that's not the first time for that guy. Oh, that's the end of that blade. Let's see if I can get through this cut here. Grab! Wow. Well, that's probably the end of that for today anyhow. That was an awesome noise, eh? Ooh-wee. Let's see what kind of damage we did. That blade was cutting like too. It was awesome. Oh. See how sharp that was? How it cut through that thing just like butter. Man. Sucks. I remember I can fix that. This blade will be just trashed now. Oh man, it was doing so good too. Forgot about that one. Must have been a little higher up than the other ones. Oh well. I only had maybe 1 or 2 more cuts anyways. Oh, it's definitely taken off the points, we'll say. Oh yeah. Catastrophe. Is there any spot that's really bad though? Because I did that once before. And it took so much off the blade that I had to pretty well scrap it. Oh, it's really bad right here. Like no tooth at all hardly there now. Oh, that was a pretty good blade still too. Well, the good thing is there's metal chunks from that thing still in here. That one's pretty bad. The good thing is though, I've got that whatchamacallit, diamond wheel on the sharpener now, so it's pretty good at taking the stuff back off. So the stone wheel would be like, no way. But the diamond one would probably be all right, but she definitely took the points off. I can't believe that almost got all the way through. I gotta post that on the Woodland Mill site. There'd be lots of freaking out. Holy crap, dude. Pretty much cut right through her. What a nice cut though. Like, it's smooth, no burrs or nothing. Wow, that's great. Yeah, I don't see it terrible too bad. All right, well, that sucks. But I don't think I'm gonna cut any more today, to be honest, anyways. Definitely would muck up your set on the blade though, doing that. But should take a picture of that. Send it to the Woodland Mills group. They'll love that. Let's get a picture. Get something in the background so it and where are we? Woodland Mills Talk. I'm the new club Put a sharp blade lull. And then we'll add that one and that one next. Let's just post that. I'm the new prez. I'm the prez. Surprisingly though, it didn't come out that bad. It's not good, but oh man, what a mess. I don't know. I might have to take that into the vise. But I guess, yeah, we can do it with that. I guess that's probably going to be over today. I'll maybe do some more cutting tomorrow if it's nice out. It might not be too nice, but it's okay. That stuff can sit there a wee little bit. It'd be nice to get one more cut off of this, but I really should have changed to the other ones. I was going to do that actually after this cut, but I didn't check it. So yeah, that's just awesome. That little running joke there with we have a fake club in that Woodland Mills talk. If someone hits a log stop like that, oh, I guess I joined the club. Well, I'm the club president, that's why I put it like that. Oh, should we get one more blade? Get on the ground! That was hilarious. Poor guy, but he was soiled in his pants enough already. And that guy's yelling, barking at him. I wonder if I should mark this one. Look it over a little closer and I go to sharpen. All right, let's grab another blade. Hopefully it's just as good. Because that one was cutting really good. And how are you guys looking for battery? 24%. Well, that went down pretty quick. We'll get this on, we'll switch your battery, and maybe we'll finish cutting this here. I'm only going to get maybe one or two more. And the very bottom, I don't know what we'll get out of that. But I'm going to need, I'm not going to need so many. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 12-foot pieces. So we've actually already got that. So I don't really need to cut that. Well, I'm still going to put this blade on, but we don't need to cut this, to be honest. Now we've got enough here. Because I'm going to do 1 3 and then 1 3.5, 1 3, 1 3.5. So we don't actually need any more cut here, other than the 3-inch. But I don't think I'm going to do that today. I want to go do nothing for a while. Let's just throw this on. We'll leave it on here loose. I wonder what that guy did. I wonder what was going on out there. He must have been running from the coppers or something, maybe. I don't know. They weren't having it though. They were enforcing. All right, we won't tighten her up, but we'll just put her away here for now. I think it was actually supposed to kind of rain tomorrow here, so we might not get to that. It might be just another frig off day. I'm not doing nothing. I shouldn't probably be doing anything anyways, but I don't want to just sit down and do nothing, you know. And to be perfectly honest with the way my heart's been right now lately, I've actually not been really too bad. Kind of sucks on the start, but you get kind of used to it. I'm gonna have to work on that. Might be able to straighten her out and just get that shitty welder going out there in here and just maybe weld it back together. Okay, not a big deal. But yeah, I think we got enough there anyway, so we don't really need to cut that unless we're gonna need it. That's good. It's probably going to get windy out here, so we'll put the brake on here. Put the brake on. Okay, so let's take this guy off. Yeah, there's a bit of a tension in the bottom of that one. Oh, geez. This stupid thing has tried to trip me so friggin' many times. Now, a friend of my daughter's was looking for a piece of wood that was 1 inch, and that might be it right there. It's darn close. This one right here. Most of these I could probably get rid of now. This stuff, I don't know, it just seemed to not be nice wood at all. Some of these trees are not good. There's no strength. So I'll probably load them up at some point here. Ooh, that'd be a nice one for my grave setups. Ooh. Ooh. That's a heavy board though. This one's not bad too, actually. Freaking straight as an arrow. Oh. Only needs it like 4 feet, but if it's about 8 inches wide, I think that's a little more than 8 though. 8 1/4. Is it that 1 inch thickness? Bang on. Pretty darn nice looking piece of wood. Send her a picture of that after. Okay, so that is good. Let's take this down. I gotta fix that at some point. Really should get myself one of those little leaf blower guys. I did have all this clean, I think. Huh. Thought I did. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to probably sign off with you guys. You're down to 17%, but take our nice little warpy boards down here. Whoa. If I could coordinate myself. Oh, I lost that thing. Flappy. Mr. Flappy, Mr. Flappy. Should have one of those sweet pieces down here maybe to support this stuff, because this thing's not the greatest. I'm gonna go get it, I think. One of those pieces that I couldn't hardly move there. That could support a little better. I don't know, these must have been a bottom cut off of something, but these are nice boards. Those would have been good header boards for the door. Probably should have used them, but I don't think they're wide enough. I like my beam. I'm proud of my beam up there. Okay, Yeah, I can definitely see the warpage in some of these. Wowee. Cedar's pretty springy stuff though. I think I'm going to mark both ends. They're going to have to be cut up and squared up anyways, but I'll do that when we put them on. It's nice stuff. Pretty awesome feeling though, you know, to have been able to do all these. Cedar in the store. Do you like mortgages? Yeah. A 4x4 piece of like BC cedar. Wow, is that ever warped? Wowee. Look at how much gaps in these two. They're touching at both ends. But they'll move in. They look pretty good when you do that. I wonder if I should put a strap around them. I don't know. So yeah, 4x4 in Home Depot or whatever of cedar. Wow, it is so expensive. It's probably about 60 bucks for like a 10-foot piece. Do I have a small strap? I don't think it's going to do much anyways with that. Might have a strap on the mess on the table here somewhere. I know. I'm very disorganized all the time, but right now especially. No, I'm not seeing it. Okay, oh, there it is. This probably won't do anything anyways because it'll just spring back. That cedar is probably the worst ever thing to run through a chipper. Cedar is freaking terrible going through a chipper, especially the branches. It will like completely bind itself up. I think that's sort of holding. Probably should have another one on there, but we'll leave her. It'll just spring back. I know it will. But anyways, it makes us look good. Okay, I gotta go grab this guy here. Oh, I gotta put this other piece back on the mill too. I gotta cut that. That's the 3-inch. And really I only need like 1, 2, 3, probably 3 or 4 pieces of that too, so that'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. Good a friggin' enough. Good a friggin' enough. Okay, you guys are probably right out 11%. I'll have to fix this guy, I guess, because you kind of need that point. They have new ones now with like a big roller wheel up here. So instead of cutting through this, you cut through the roller wheel, so that'd be awesome. But it doesn't catch on this like the other one. I actually seen a smart guy. He, what did he do? He used some pipe. And he puts the plastic pipe there. Yeah, I'll throw a weld on that maybe at some point. Or shitty little welder there. Sure. Not today though. But anyways, thanks again for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Still pretty awesome to be able to do that stuff. And other than the sheeting, it's been all off of our mill. Can't really cut sheets off the mill, so I don't really want to get into doing roof stuff, you know, myself. So if we can get trusses, we're going to get trusses, but I don't know when it's going to be. I kind of hope it's not too much longer, because I really don't want to leave the wood exposed for like really too much more. And I think we're going to go with steel roof, so I don't have to worry about it. It's probably going to be not cheap that way, but it's only money. What happens when you go to the grave? You're not taking it with you anyways. You might as well have fun with it, if you've got some. I got to take a picture of this board. And send it to her. I don't think I'm going to cover that. Oh, has it cooled down enough? I better sign you guys off, because you're going to run out of battery here any second. 29.5 hours, just so you know. Yeah, that should be all right to get covered now. All right, guys, thanks again. Catch you all later. You guys have a good day. Whenever I get some more updates done on there, see how my zapping goes, and then we can maybe get back to work here. I'd like to at least get this side Tyvek'd and start cutting wood for it, so I can see how it's going to look. But anyways, thanks again. You guys have a good one. You guys, catch y'all later after the zapping.